Welcome, everybody, to the Living Oneness Gathering. I am your host, Sue Dumais. It's an honor to be here once again with you, sharing this space, shifting consciousness from head to heart and from fear to love, and reminding all of us of our divine essence that resides within us always, without fail. It's always there. We can't be disconnected from it. We can forget, we can have a momentary forgetfulness. We can have something that may be in the way or in front of it, so it'll feel like a disconnect. But essentially, we can't disconnect from our essence. So this gathering is a reminder, it's an experiential reminder of the truth of who you are, why you're here, and how connected we are to all that is. At the same time, honoring our humanness, honoring our unique individual expression of our divinity. It's a beautiful opportunity to feel both, to feel the presence of our divinity within our human experience. And as we are taking this journey of evolution and we're on this path of evolution, we will continue to have experiences that will stretch us, will stretch our mind, that will even blow the mind wide open and blow some of the beliefs and core conditioning that we've held for a long time. A lot of our deep programming is being rattled and shaken and blown apart in a lot of ways, dismantled, disassembled, destroyed, because it's just not needed anymore. So a lot of old things are dissolving and new things are evolving, new ways of being, new experiences, new emotions, new um, ways of being in life in relationship to all that is. That's all changing. That's all shifting. Where we're heading, the mind can't fully know, but the heart knows. The heart knows and the heart's excited. And if you can let go of any resistance at the level of the mind, you can really sink in and allow the experience, go on this adventure with me, go on this adventure with all of us, and explore it from a place of wonderment, amusement, curiosity, fascination, pure awe of this beautiful opportunity to be able to shift consciousness from a fear-based, dense, heavy way of being, which is the old earth energies, to a new, higher frequency, aligned way of being with where we are all connected to the truth of love and peace and unity. This will allow us to actually have a completely different experience. So this is where the birth and the creation of the new earth is already in progress. It's already begun, and we're actually continuing to create it as we shift our consciousness. We are powerful creators, and the more you focus on being in alignment and living from the heart, leading with the heart, leading with love, the more you will experience the new earth energies, because they're already here. Most of you are already on that timeline, and that timeline is evolving and being created as we go. So it's actually a creation in process. And as we continue to walk the path of evolution, it literally can, the next step will be presented to us. It's like the path is unfolding right at our feet. And it's a gift that we can all really lean into and appreciate. And if you imagine yourself on when go on vacation and you go to a new town or new city, it's all fresh and new and exciting, and everything's new. You're looking around and you see the freshness and everything. You're looking at things you haven't seen before, so your mind doesn't already have a preconceived notion of what it is. You can really be so deeply present. This is an opportunity for you to live like you're on a vacation. Live like life is a vacation. Life is an opportunity, an adventure in every moment. That's the invitation right now. And anytime you're feeling rattled or shaken, just know that that's just a reorganization. That's a restructuring that's happening. That's a shift in the frequencies. And we'll have that quite frequently as we go through this next year. We are creating a new mm, environment, a new opportunity for us to have this beautiful experience in the new earth. And it's already happening. It's already in place. It's already in motion. So if you try to stop the motion, you'll be bulldozed. So keep going, don't stop. And it doesn't mean that you don't be still. Stillness is not what I'm talking about when I say don't stop. We can stop because there's an experience now of the words I keep getting is accelerated stillness. That's when we're in meditation, or we're sitting in physical stillness, we are in an accelerated stillness. There's there's beautiful gifts that come in that accelerated stillness. This is where silence can speak to us. This is where stillness can provide a movement deep within us that allows us to shift energies in our cells, in the space between our cells, in our minds. Everything's moving and everything's evolving. And the more you can lean into it and allow it, the more you're going to move through it with a little bit more grace. Even when it's shaky and rocky, you can still walk through it with grace. Walk through it with grace, not ego. Don't take ego with you. Ego is actually dissolving. That's what's happening. And for some, the ego dissolution is happening. It's just going to take a period of time for a lot of people. If you do feel inspired, I am offering ego disillusionment sessions, which is basically get the ego removal. You know, Sheila's doing a thumbs up thing because she had done it. There's at least 12 people I've done it with now, and everybody has felt such a freedom on the other side of it and a lightness and the capacity, the ability to choose is such that is so powerful when we have no presence of ego. It's a really interesting experience. So if you feel that you're meant to, that it's your time and you've done enough of the ego work to understand what it's really doing and how it's holding you back, then you can reach out and find out about the ego removal session. I'm going to start advertising them more. I've only been sharing them within my community, so I'll be putting it on my website at some point in the near future. But for now, it's a really powerful session, and it only takes an hour, and you'd be amazed how much freer you feel without the ego interference on the inside. The ego's really become like an internal source of interference, but it's also taken its job to protect you so seriously that it's evolved into its own entity. Basically become a separate entity. It's separated from you. So it's this internal separation and interference that's actually creating a lot of inner turmoil that doesn't necessarily have to be there. So by removing it, you're really honoring yourself as a human being without the evolved interference of the ego. So it's a really cool experience to learn how to be human without ego. It's actually quite freeing to be human without ego. So you can reach out if that feels like something you're ready for. In the meantime, today, in this moment, I really want to allow all of you to just create the space to receive what you need to receive and to really sink in and allow the expression of your body and the frequency within you to move and shift things the way it needs to. So we're going to do a deep clearing, but also beautiful alignment so that you can really feel centered in whatever's going on within and around you as well. So let's take a deep breath and rest your eyes closed. And let go of any temptations for distractions on the outside. And then maybe even if you have your ego present, you can place it in a soundproof bubble beside you so that it's not going to interfere with your experience and try and distract you or derail you or stop you from feeling the depth of alignment that you're meant to feel today. And as you breathe, the invitation is just to invite the breath to deepen, lengthen, Let your breath out become longer so that you can actually create space for a deeper breath in. Maybe even take some falling out breaths, inhaling through the nose, exhaling with a big sigh, falling out breath to let go. Let your body know it's okay to let go. Let your nervous system know it's okay to let go. It's okay in this moment to let your guard down. You can surround yourself by a beautiful vessel, container of love that becomes so radiant that it acts like the atmosphere of the sun, where anything that doesn't belong, anything that tries to interfere, come into your field, just gets burned off at the edge or turned away. So you're really honoring your sacred sovereign space, owning it, claiming it, and even declaring, I am a sacred sovereign being, and this is my sovereign space. Your energy field about an arm's length in all directions, pulling it in so that you can really claim it and hold it as your own. Because as long as we are still having a human experience, we are an individual expression of our divinity. So there is purpose in our individuation. There's purpose in our individual expression. And this space that is your energy field is meant to be yours. And our connection to everything and all of creation is in the outer layer of our energy field. That's our oneness layer. And then there's a point right in the center of your heart space. So the center of your chest, the center of the center of the center of your heart center. There's a source point. And that's your connection to divinity on the inside. And your connection to divinity in the outer layer gives you an experience of a remembrance that you are always connected to your source on the outside and on the inside. But the space between the outside and the inside is your sacred sovereign space. So even in this moment, we can claim that space, and then let's withdraw any consent that you've previously given, known or unknown, conscious or subconscious, in all realms, dimensions, planes of existence, and timelines. I call back and withdraw all consent, and I claim my sovereign space. And I claim and own this sovereign space, and at the same time, I honor my beautiful connection to all of creation. There we go. Beautiful. Now let's invite the physical body to align with your divine essence, to align with the new frequencies that are available, the new global frequencies. They're an accelerated energy that's coming toward us, toward Earth, and from within Mother Earth as well. Mother Earth has a source point as well. So some of those energies are coming from source, from within. Some of those energies are coming from source, all around. Meet those energies. Meet them with an energetic high five. Welcome them. And let the energies that are meant to be received by you, within you, within your human experience, let them be received in a way that you can integrate them, that you can receive them, integrate, acclimatize to them. So some of them might come and meet you in that 40th layer of your energy field and might slowly move through the layers of your field, slowly integrating. Some of them might come blasting through the heart center. So sometimes you can feel a little bit of rattling, like little energies and blasts of explosions within you. What if you weren't afraid? Recognizing that we can discern and even set an intention that only pure, clear, clean energies that are meant for you can be received. You can only allow pure energies that are meant for you, that are purposeful, that are going to serve you. I allow those into my field, and only those energies. All the rest must remain on the outer layer. So your energy field becomes aware of what's on the outside, but not affected by the outside. You become the center of the creation that is you. And when you hold steady in that center, you begin to affect the environment around you, the energy around you. When you align with these pure, accelerated energies that are coming, and you receive these gifts, unravel them, unwind and open your body to them. They can come into the spaces within the body and also into every cell, and deep into the cell, that in ways that changes your mitochondria, it changes the telomeres, it changes your DNA, it changes everything, and it evolves all of it. It activates aspects of your DNA that have been dormant. Let it. Let these energies in. They're here to serve you. They're here to allow you to really experience a depth of evolution. Breathe, allow, receive, deepen. At the same time, we're allowing these energies to come in. They're going to push up against any densities. They're going to bump up against any leftovers. They're going to start to jackhammer and break down and shift anything that's not serving you. Let it. Let these energies move through you, purifying, cleansing, clearing, purging, releasing all the congestion in the energy field, the congestion in the body, the congestion in and around your heart, the congestion in any of your energy centers, the congestion in your mind, the congested thoughts and beliefs, the old programming, all of it. Clear and allow. Some of it will be transmuted. Some of it will be cleared and released. Some of it will be healed and renewed. Some of it will be quarantined, deleted. And deleted, when it's deleted in your body, it's released into the field, the unified field, to be repurposed. Imagine all unbalanced energies becoming balanced. Imagine all disharmony becoming harmonized. Imagine all fear transmuting into love. Imagine all the thoughts and beliefs and all the programming. Imagine a beautiful unschooling of your mind, unlearning, undoing, unwinding in the body. Imagine your connective tissue sending messages, becoming a beautiful conductor for the information, for the energy, for these accelerated opportunities to move through you like beautiful highway, a pathway, a matrix. Every cell in your body is connected by your connective tissue. Your fascia connects every single aspect of your physical and also into your energy field. Breathe and soften, move your body if you need to, shift your posture, and recognize that any congestion or any areas of holding, tension, tightness are really just opportunities for you to look inward. Meet the raw energy of congestion, meet the raw energy of the emotion, meet the raw sensation of the physicality of what you're feeling and sensing. Meet it with neutrality, meet it with curiosity, meet it with wonderment, meet it with love, meet it with an invitation to be transmuted, to be witnessed, to be honored, to be healed, to allow a profound shift to happen within every cell of your being and all the spaces in and around every aspect of you. Including the divine seed of creation that's within you. The heart of existence, the heart of creation resides within your heart. Now, as we feel into the energy around us, recognizing that the polarity has shifted, Mother Earth's polarity has shifted, and universal polarity is shifted as well, going right back to the original source of creation when source divided itself to experience itself. Polarity was born. There's a shift in polarity right from the beginning. And there's a shift in polarity on an earth level. So let's begin with adopting and acclimatizing to the shift in polarity that has shifted right from the beginning, from the birth of creation, from the very first breath of creation, the first heartbeat of creation. There you go. Beautiful. That's all you need is the intention. Everybody shifted right there. Now, feel Mother Earth and the polarity of the earth. So generally, in the upper part of the equator and the lower part of the equator, our polarity will spin differently. It spins one direction north and one direction south. But what's happening in this beautiful opportunity is for our polarity to spin in both directions. Don't get too caught up in the mind here. I want you to feel how your polarity feels right now first before we do that. So sometimes the congestion in certain areas of the body, certain joints, certain parts of the muscles, certain organs in the body, they're feeling the polarity shift. So let's say your polarity is normally rotating to the right, and your polarity wants to shift to the left, or it wants to spin right and left, so overlapping two directions, which is where we're heading. What if you could let it? What if you could inform the body, inform the cells that it's okay to change directions of the spin. And you could lean into it, allow it, invite it, encourage it. And even in some ways, will it, make it happen. Override any areas of resistance. Let the spin go in the opposite direction. Maybe it's spinning to the right and suddenly it needs to go to the left for a little bit until it can spin both directions. Or maybe it just needs to change directions for a little while. Allow it. Be curious, even if you don't understand. What if it was easy? What if it was way easier than you think? Because thinking makes it challenging. Thinking makes it hard. But the heart knows exactly what you need. The heart knows because it's your connection to your soul, which is your connection to your source. It is a bridge to the divine knowing what you need in this moment precisely. It knows everything, every cell, the need of every cell, the need of every aspect of you. And there's a divine orchestration happening on your behalf. Allow it. It is you orchestrating. It's your divine self orchestrating for your human self. Let it. Yes, thank you. I forgive all of my resistance and any aspects of my resistance that aren't willing to shift or move. I offer forgiveness, but I also give permission for my divine self to override my resistance, to override the programming, to delete old beliefs and thoughts and programming that is no longer serving. Delete, quarantine, whatever is needed. I'm willing, I'm ready, I'm here, I'm capable, I'm choosing. I'm consciously choosing a new way of being. I'm consciously choosing to unlock aspects of my beingness that have been dormant. I lean into whatever polarity spin, whatever polarity I need to experience now in relationship to what Mother Earth needs. You don't have to be spinning in the polarity of Mother Earth exactly, but you need to lean into the shifts and changes without fear. You're so taken care of. You're so held. You're surrounded by a divine blanket. Trust your body is capable. Trust your mind can let go. Trust your heart to lead you, to guide you, to direct you in every single moment with every single detail. And some details require inspired action, physical movement, or choice of some sort, and others just require accelerated stillness, heightened awareness that goes beyond the mind, a divine knowing emanating from your heart, informing all of your cells, all of your energy field, all of your beingness. Yes, thank you. Feel the shift in polarity. And for some of you, that might feel like a relief because you've been leaning the other direction and your polarity is inviting you to lean and surrender and soften into it. And now that you are, you may feel relief. You almost feel like you were playing an inner tug of war and you let go of the rope. Two opposing forces, resistance and knowing. Lean into the knowing. Drop the rope of resistance. And yes, it may be that easy. It can be that easy. Healing and alignment is way easier than you think. It's way easier than we've been programmed to believe. It's way easier now, more than ever, in this accelerated evolutionary time. The physical boundaries that used to hold us imprisoned are falling away and dissolving. The limitations are being lifted. The illusions and perceptions of old ways of being that kept us held back, dampened, weakened, feeling not strong enough, not powerful enough, or kept us in fear of our own personal power. This power can be unleashed in ways that can expand and align us all. We're ready. You're ready. The world is ready. Mother Earth is ready. You've been preparing for this moment your whole entire life and every lifetime before this one. Trust your readiness. Imagine placing all your resistance on a beautiful platter in front of you. Making a conscious choice no longer to hold it, to protect your resistance, to hold the fear and protect the fear, to keep yourself in a perpetual prison. You are the prisoner, but you are also the guard. You have the key to unlock it. Will you use the key? Turn the key, unlock the heart. Free yourself. Free your mind from having to figure it out, to trying, from efforting. Free your mind from being in the driver's seat. Let your heart lead. It knows beyond logic and reason. It knows beyond thinking. It knows beyond beliefs. It has a divine knowing and perspective that the mind cannot comprehend. Leading with your heart allows you to feel the intangible, to experience miracles beyond what the mind can even comprehend or imagine. Heart consciousness is the way. The heart holds the answers to every question you could ever have, and even to questions you don't even realize you have. Your mind doesn't even know to ask. Your heart holds everything. It will guide you to everything you need, precisely when you need it. And it doesn't mean that life will be light and fluffy. Moments can be challenging. The ground beneath you could be shaking, but it's God doing the shaking. It's the universe doing the shaking. It's your divinity doing the shaking. It's your heart shaking up things. breaking down what no longer serves you, to make space and create an opening for everything that is meant to be for you and for all, everywhere, all together, all at once. What serves you serves the whole, without exception. When you lead with your heart, you are in service to all of creation. We've been taught to fear the heart, to protect the heart, to protect it from hurt, to block the heart, to block other people's arrows and darts. But your heart needs no protection. Your heart is a powerful force, more powerful than anything you could ever imagine. And not powerful in the way of power over people. Powerful meaning empowering, and powerful meaning uplifting for others. Yes, let it. Some more of your heart's unlocking. Some more of your heart is activating. More of your DNA is being brought online. Let it. You may be guided to move the body in a specific way. You may be guided to hum. You may be guided to sing. You may be guided to dance. You may be guided to be still. You may be guided to float in the ocean. Whatever it is for you, whatever's needed, whatever recipe is needed by your physical body to shift out of the density and into the expanded waves of consciousness that is your divinity. Let it. Listen. Follow. Take a moment to scan the field and scan your body. And you're gently bringing your awareness, sweeping the awareness through and around, aware of any areas that feel a little bit dense or like discordant energy. When you find an area, just meet it. Meet it with love. Meet it with curiosity. No judgment. No wishing it away. No trying to change it. Just meet it with love and acceptance. Meet it without a story, without your mind, without your brain, without your ego. It's pure conscious awareness, pure of heart. And it may or may not transmute just on its own. I invite this energy to be met and processed in the way that it's purposeful and for the highest good of all. You may be guided to bring it into your heart and stir it in. You may feel suddenly it just dissipates like a cloud, suddenly disappearing. Awakening your innate ability to heal, to align with the higher frequencies, energies that have the capacity to heal in a holy instant. Some things may take what we perceive as time, Others may be in a moment, a flash, a breath. Be wide open to anything, be attached to nothing, and expect miracles. Don't make up your mind about what the miracle might be, might not be. Just expect miracles. Open up wide to allow. Going beyond all limitations, all programming, perceptions of what the brain and the mind think are possible. Tapping into the unified field of pure potentiality, pure potential, potential that goes beyond comprehension, beyond the limits and perceptions of the programming that we hold and have held as humans that are now shifting, changing. We are reprogramming, unwinding, undoing, unschooling, unlearning all the ways we've been taught to hold ourselves back. And we are orienting ourselves to a new way of being. Miracles are the side effect of that new way of being. Take some deep breaths. And as you exhale, let the breath fall out of the mouth with a big sigh. Letting your body know, letting your nervous system know, letting your brain know. All is well. In this moment, all is well. All is well with your body, heart, mind, and soul. Feeling at one with every aspect of your being. And feeling that beautiful connection to oneness and all of creation. Recognizing that your attention, where you put your attention and your intention, will determine your perception of the world around you. Don't take the bait of the old earth thinking and programming. Don't take the bait. Don't follow the carrot. Don't look in the rearview mirror. Hold steady in this present moment. Process how you feel about anything and everything that's happening around you. And make a conscious choice to continue to choose alignment with the new earth, to hold steady on the new timeline, to trust that one way or another, everyone will come along. All energies will return to balance. All will be harmonized. And the more you focus within and focus on your perception of what you see on the outside, looking through the lens of what's possible, what direction we're heading, the more you will shift and change the reality around you, the more you will contribute to the creation of a new way of being in relationship to all of creation, including Mother Earth and all of humanity and beyond. Take some more deep breaths. And doing your best to hold this frequency, hold this way of being that you're experiencing. As you slowly start to bring your awareness into the space around you, recognize that that way of being is inside of you and it can come with you and remain with you no matter what. The invitation is to remain connected to it no matter what. Remain in the embodiment of it no matter what. And maybe even continue to expand into the embodiment of it. And as you slowly come back into the room, you may feel to open your eyes. See if you can remain in the embodiment of it, the presence of, the alignment, the essence of you, of your divinity. And when you eventually open your eyes, you might find that the world looks a little bit different, maybe a little brighter. Maybe the colors look a little different. Maybe your whole environment changed. Maybe you're actually in a whole different city, in a whole different home. That's possible too. Feel the body as you bring your awareness back. What part of your body feels different? Maybe there's a lightness in a certain area, an expandedness, or maybe a levitated feeling. Maybe there's less emotional congestion or mental congestion. Just notice without judgment. Notice with curiosity, wonderment. Maybe even bring in some gratitude and appreciation. Appreciating your body for coming along for the ride. Appreciating your mind for coming along for the ride. Appreciating the resistance for lifting, or appreciating the resistance for persisting. That's okay. If it's still there, it's okay. Maybe it's not quite ready to go. That's all right. Or maybe it's ready to be overridden. Let's see. This is your new way of being, and this is a process of discovering what that is. You are on an adventure. It's a new adventure. None of us have had this experience before. We are at a point in our evolution that has never occurred in this way before. We have never had this opportunity of choice in this way. It's an exciting time. Lean into the mystery of it, the adventure of it, and you will have a different experience of it. When you're not leaning into the mystery of it and you feel some resistance, don't judge it. Don't judge the resistance. Just recognize it's like, oh, life is bumping up against some leftovers. Divinity is bumping up against some leftovers. The expansion is hitting up against some density. I will meet it with love and see it as an opportunity to go within and look within to see what you need to see, feel what you need to feel, do what you're guided to do. Your heart knows. You need to remember that. Your heart knows. You can even say it. My heart knows. And I'm grateful for that. Beautiful work. Beautiful heart work. Beautiful willingness. I invite you to, if you feel inspired, to share in the chat how you feel. 1 or 2 words that capture how you feel. You can use an emoji. I see Wade just had a little heart come up, and feel free to use an emoji if that's easier for you. Sometimes it's hard to articulate into words how you're feeling when we go on these journeys. You can share now, or you can share in the community. Come to our social community page and share there. And you can also reply to the email I send out for the replay. You can also reply if you feel inspired there. So Andrew's sharing that was a beautiful expansion. I had whales come in at one point. So many shifts in allowing. Thank you. You're welcome. Daria, openness. Beautiful. Sheila, so spacious and beautiful. Thank you, Sue. From this perspective, when I think of the human difficulties, I feel compassion without dropping my vibration and know that is my best influence. Beautiful. Love it. So good. And Brenda, I felt my heart burst wide open. No fear. Divinity. Love it. Peaceful, optimistic, and balanced. Cindy. And Larry, appreciating my body, mind, resistance to come along for the ride. Yes, good. Wonderful. Thank you all for sharing. I will make sure I review all of your comments. So a few things. Let me tune in to see. It's always interesting to see what the calendar, what calendar we're at, what day, what moment I'm in relationship to this linear experience of the calendar still. So next week, another Living Oneness gathering, same day, same time. We'll do Wednesdays at 10. If you want to join us live, you can come to heartledliving.com/gathering, and it's free to opt in and RSVP to become a guest on the gathering. So you can join us live. Of course, you can continue to listen to the replays. And in February, I did book the date, February 2nd. It's on Groundhog Day, so appropriate. I'm going to be teaching the intuition in relationship to divine discernment workshop, followed by a Q&A where you actually get to ask me questions, not just type a question, but actually physically ask me a question, have a conversation with me. So that will be on February 2nd. For anybody who is in the program, Your Evolving Intuition Experience, you have access to that workshop and that Q&A. That's a bonus third one. I just thrown in there because that's what my heart told me to do. So I follow guidance. And that is the details on how to join that is in your program resources. For anybody who's not part of your Evolving Intuition program, you can join us still at a launch special because I'm still building out the course curriculum and still building out the program. So that's until February. So if you are inspired to join us, you can jump in. You can find more information on my website at heartledliving.com. Under offerings and online programs, you will see Your Evolving Intuition program. So you can join at a discounted price still for the launch special. And then come February, it'll go up. And then in March, it'll go up to regular price. So if you feel inspired, come and join us. And basically the intuition program it's very rich in content. It's got a lot of information and I'm sharing a lot of details and very unique approaches to intuition, not the regular intuition stuff. I'm talking about a lot of unique stuff And I will be sharing more and more as we go along. So feel free to jump in. Our intuition is changing and evolving. The way we receive messages is evolving, and we need to evolve with it so that we can allow the messages to come through us in the way that they're meant to. And that is all changing. So I invite you to check that out. In the meantime, make sure you are taking care of yourself and creating some space to process energies that you need to process, witness, and experience whatever the body needs you to in order to move and shift out of the density of the physical and more into the frequency of the physicality of our experiences. It's changing, so we won't feel so dense and heavy. Eventually, it will feel light. We'll be more embodying our light body. But in the meantime, if you're feeling like you need to lighten up your food, eat more smoothies or soups, things that are easier to digest, that are already maybe broken down. A lot of times you can even take a soup and blend it so that it's more of a blended broth. That can actually help your digestion, because right now, if you're eating dense, heavy, or even low energy or low frequency foods, you're going to feel it. It's not going to feel good. You're going to feel the intensity of the food being digested. A lot of times, especially those that are highly sensitive or empaths and healers, you're going to feel it even more. So make sure you're honoring what your body needs. Make sure you're drinking lots of pure water, filtered water. Hydration is key. And as we move and embrace more of these energetic frequencies, there's more electrical currents and magnetic currents moving through the body. And what that means is that your electromagnetic, your bioelectromagnetic conductivity needs to be better than it ever has. And to be able to have the pathways clear and without congestion is going to allow you to run the currents through the body without feeling pain or congestion or tension and tightness. And even emotional congestion can create a lot of intensity in the body. So you'll be less symptomatic, less sensations if you improve the conductivity in the body. And that's part of what I talk about in the intuition program as well. So moving forward in every moment, really staying attuned to what your heart is leading you to. What now? What in this moment do I need? What's purposeful? What's helpful? What's aligned? And really honoring that is going to allow you to navigate this shift and continue to navigate this evolutionary shift. As we move from 50-watt bulbs to 500-watt bulbs, some of us are moving to 500,000-watt bulbs. We really need to take care of our bodies and our minds and our hearts and our soul and our energy. And the more you can do that, it's really shifting into an energy of self-care and soul care at the same time. The more you can do that, the more you're going to find that you can navigate this with more grace and ease and flow. I want to thank you all for being here. I appreciate you more than words can say. I'm really grateful to have this community, but also to know that I'm not the only one here in this world that is really inspired and feels compelled to support humanity in navigating this beautiful shift. And I just am so grateful that you're all here to embody love and to be tuning forks all around the world. You are beacons of light. I see you, I honor you, I feel your presence, and I appreciate you to the depths of my heart and soul. Love and blessings.